Today I'm going to be showing you the first 10 things you should do when you get the brand new iPhone XS or iPhone XS Max. Let's get started. The first thing that I recommend doing is going into the App Store and downloading the Shortcuts app. Now this is an incredible app that Apple has just released for iOS 12 and for your new iPhone XS that allows you to create custom shortcuts both for Siri and that will display in the widgets. So go into the App Store, search for Shortcuts, and you're definitely going to want to download this app. Once you're done downloading the app, all you need to do is open up Shortcuts, and you can see that there's a variety of different shortcuts you can set up for your iPhone XS. Now, this is a great new feature in iOS 12 and for your new iPhone XS to give it a lot more functionality. Now, there's too many of these to cover in this video, but I want to point out a few really great shortcuts that you can install. So if you go over to the gallery, you can scroll through Apple's curated list of some of the best shortcuts that you can add to your phone. Now, if we take a look at some of the ones that I've already selected, we have Calculate Tip, Directions Home, Making a PDF, Remind Me at Home, Home ETA, When Do I Need to Leave By. You can even email your schedule to yourself or let people know when you're running late. Now, these are a lot of easy to use shortcuts, and you can also create your own shortcut by connecting apps to each other. Now, that is a little bit complicated, and that's a video for another time, but I did want to point out how you can use the pre-built shortcuts. So let's say you wanted to get the Calculate Tip shortcut. You'd open up the gallery, then you'd go to search, and you'd type Calculate Tip, or just Calculate. As you can see, we have the Calculate Tip shortcut. All you have to do is click Get Shortcut. Now I already have it on my phone, so it's asking me if I want to replace it, but you would just click Get Shortcut. Now in the Shortcuts app, there is the Calculate Tip button. But the best part is you can actually add shortcuts into your widgets and access it through Siri. Watch this. So if we scroll over to our widgets, we scroll down, what we can do is click Edit in our widgets category. So again, that's right here at the home page. Just scroll over to the widgets, click Edit, and we can add in the Shortcuts widget. Now by default, it's not there, so you're gonna have to scroll down until you find Shortcuts right there. Shortcuts, click Add, scroll up to the top, and as you can see now, Shortcuts is in your list of widgets on your phone. You can drag that up to the top just like so, or wherever you'd like to place it. And now you can take a look right up here at the top are your top 4 shortcuts. You can also click Show More to access all of your shortcuts that you've downloaded from the Shortcuts app. Now let's give one of these a try. Let's try Calculate Tip. Just click Calculate Tip. You can tell it what the bill is. Let's say it's $87. And then you want to do maybe 18%. And as you can see, your tip is $15.66. and your total is $102.66. Now, another great part of this too is you can access all of your shortcuts through Siri. Watch this. Calculate Tip.
How much is the bill?
$56.
An 18% tip is $10.08.
As you can see right there, it will reveal exactly how much you need to tip. You can do the exact same thing for the other shortcuts you can download. Some will give you Directions Home. You can turn any web page into a PDF. You can set reminders for when you get home. You can have an ETA for when you're gonna get home, maybe from work. You can send that to your family. When do I need to leave by in the morning to make sure I'm not late for work, including the traffic conditions. Email your daily schedule to yourself, or even send a message if you're running late to the people that you're meeting or to your workplace with some details on the traffic and how long it's going to take you to get there. Now you can of course explore and create new shortcuts, download a lot of the ones they have recommended. I'm sure there's going to be more in the future, but I highly recommend one of the first things you do when you get your new iPhone XS or iPhone XS Max is download the Shortcuts app. The next thing you're going to want to do is customize your FaceID features to match what you're looking for. So you're going to want to open up the Settings application, and then you're going to scroll down until you see FaceID and passcode right there. So we're going to open that up. I'm going to quickly type in my passcode here, And then as you can see, there's a few options. Now, the first few I already have turned on, but you might not have them all on depending on what your settings are. So as you can see, my Face ID automatically unlocks my phone. This is by default. But I've also set it to allow me to download apps on the App Store. So I don't have to type in my long passcode. I can just use my face. Same thing with Apple Pay. If I'm at a kiosk that accepts Apple Pay, don't need to type in a passcode, I can use my face. Same thing with password autofill on any website. If you have 1Password connected, you want to use password autofill in order to allow you just to use your face to accept that. And you can also set up an alternate appearance as well. So let's say you grow your hair out a little bit longer, you have a beard, you're wearing a hat, something like that. You can set up an alternate appearance for yourself to make sure that Face ID functions properly. Now, one other thing I did want to point out as well, as you can see here, there's a couple of attention details. Now, require attention for Face ID. This is on, and what that means is you need to actually be looking directly at the phone in order for Face ID to work. What you may want to do is turn this off. It does make it a little bit less secure, but that means that Face ID will unlock your phone even if you're not looking directly at the phone, directly at the camera of your phone. It'll unlock it when your face comes into view. Now, I like to keep this on just for security, but it's completely up to you, and this will actually make Face ID a little bit faster, and it'll make it a little bit easier if you have your phone on the table and you're not looking directly at it and you want to unlock it. So that is an option for you, and I wanted to make sure that you knew about that. All right, so those are just some of the first few things you want to set up with Face ID when you get your iPhone XS. Of course, when you get your new iPhone XS, you're gonna wanna make use of the new Memojis, which allows your phone to turn your face into your own emoji, or Animoji that is, that you can animate, have a lot of fun with in Messages and Snapchat, applications that support it. It is a great feature and it's just a lot of fun. So what you wanna do is go into any Messages app, and you're just going to click on the Animoji tab right there. It's a little monkey. Now, as you can see, this is the Animoji that tracks your face. You can record it. There's a lot of different Animojis available. But what you may not know, or you probably did actually hear this, but you might not know how to do it, is how to set up your own Memoji. So just swipe to the side, click plus, and you can actually set up your own Memoji. So you can change different things such as the hairstyle, the head shape, eyes, brows, basically anything you want to turn this into your very own Memoji that looks like you, and you can have a lot of fun with Messages. So I recommend giving this a try. It's just a lot of fun. You can of course send these directly here from the Messages app or other apps that support it like Snapchat. The next thing that you're gonna wanna do is customize your control center and widgets. So the control center, of course, is what appears when you swipe down from the top right. As you can see, there are some default control center apps. Actually, low power mode isn't there by default. I've already added that in. But we're gonna show you how you can add some additional functions right here on the control center to make your iPhone that much better. All right, so what we're gonna do is open up the settings application, and then we're just gonna scroll down simply to control center right there. And then we can click on customize controls. And as you can see, we have some of the ones that are automatically added. I did already add low power mode. I highly recommend that one because that allows you just to press this button and it'll save your battery life. Let's say you're going out on a longer trip and you want to make sure you conserve battery the whole time, not just when it hits 20%. You can turn that on manually. Now you can scroll through and choose which ones you want, like alarm, Apple TV remote. I always add that one on there. I will add alarm, I think. We'll scroll through screen recording to record your screen with video, voice memos. You even have the ability to add text size, do not disturb while driving. There are a lot of interesting ones you might want to add here directly into your control center. Now we do have another video, which is the iPhone XS hidden features. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on, where I show you how some of these work and also some hidden features in here, like the hearing app and some of the other ones that are listed. But once you've added that, all you have to do is go back out, drag down on the control center, And as you can see, you now have all of those additional functions automatically added. So you're gonna wanna play around with that and find the functions that work best for you. Now, we already showed you a little bit of the widgets when we talked about the shortcuts earlier. As you can see, the shortcuts that we put at the top, which this is gonna be one of the first things I recommend with the iPhone XS, because the Shortcuts app is just so useful. But once you have done that and you've already installed it, you're gonna wanna edit some widgets. So just scroll down to the bottom of your widget center and then click Edit. And as you can see here, you can add additional widgets. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but the cool thing is widgets aren't limited just to the stock applications. There's a lot of different widgets you can have. Obviously, I have a lot of apps installed on this phone. I'm gonna be doing the best apps you need for your iPhone XS video, so be sure to subscribe and like this video and then wait until we have that other video as well. It'll be right here on this channel. But that is a way to edit both the control center and the widgets to make sure you are using your iPhone at its best performance. These come in a lot of handy, especially the one I recommend all of you get is this low power mode, because if your battery is starting to die and you know that you're not going to be back home or you don't have a charger, then what you want to do is just switch on that low power mode, and it's going to help you save your battery life. So the next thing that you're gonna wanna do when you get your iPhone XS is a little bit more serious. Now, if you've seen some of my videos before, you know I always talk about this, and that's because it is a feature I wanna spread the word about, make sure that everybody enables it just to be safe. It's called Emergency SOS, and this has the power to save you in a dangerous situation. So you're all gonna wanna follow along. I highly encourage everybody watching this to turn this on. Hopefully you never have to use it, but just in case, having this on your phone is very important. So you're gonna wanna open up this settings application, then go to the main settings area and scroll down to Emergency SOS right here. Now, by default, this is gonna be what it looks like. As you can see, the call with side button will be off. That's what we're gonna show you to turn on in just a second. Now, initially, the Emergency SOS, the way that it works is if you press and hold both the side button and either of the two volume buttons, just like so, it'll pop up with the ability to power off, but also Emergency SOS. And you would slide that and it would automatically call emergency services. Just had to type in my passcode there. And it'll automatically call emergency services and alert them that you have some kind of problem and to come and help you. Now, I also encourage every single person watching this video to turn on this feature, Call with Side Button. And what this allows you to do is just press this side button right here, this button, 5 times, and it will automatically call emergency services, let them know that you're in trouble, give them your location, and they'll come and be able to help you. And I highly encourage all of you to turn this on, because sometimes you might be in a dangerous situation where you can't take out your phone, squeeze it and swipe, whether you are incapacitated or you're encountering a dangerous situation, you want to discreetly call for help. Just being able to reach your hand in your pocket, press this button 5 times in quick succession, it will automatically call emergency services. Now, you're also going to want to set up emergency contacts in health, so click that button, and what that will allow you to do is add an emergency contact who will also be notified if you send out the emergency SOS alert. So they will also get a text with details that you have triggered an emergency SOS. Additionally, you can set up other medical information in the health app, such as allergies or medical conditions that you want any first responders to know about in that app as well. So I highly encourage every single person watching this, please turn on Emergency SOS. Hopefully you never have to use it, but I always talk about this in my videos just to spread the word and make sure people are aware. Also, be sure to share this video so that your friends can see this as well. Make sure that everybody has this turned on. All right, now we're gonna take a quick break to show you the sponsor application for this episode. This is an amazing app that allows you to save money on groceries every time you go shopping. Not just groceries, but you can also save money at your local convenience stores as well. And you'll get a $10 bonus when you sign up using our link. You help to support the show, you save a little bit of money, and get that $10 bonus. So I'm gonna show you how to download this, but don't worry, we're gonna have more things to do when you first get your iPhone XS coming up in just a couple of minutes. But I did wanna show you this incredible application, and this is another great app you're gonna wanna download when you first get your iPhone XS because it is that useful and will help you save some money. So you're gonna wanna follow along and open up the Safari application and go to this exact URL. It's right here on the screen and in the description. It's bit.ly/get iBotta. And it's spelled bit.ly/GETIBOTTA. bit.ly/get iBotta. Should be right here on the screen and also down there in the description as well. And once you go to this, as you can see, you can earn cash on everyday purchases. And when you go using bit.ly/get iBotta, I've partnered with iBotta to give you a $10 welcome bonus when you scan your first receipt. It's as simple as getting the iBotta app, choosing offers that you want, and then scanning your receipt and you'll get cash back plus that $10 bonus. Now we'll show you the app in just a second, but first you're gonna wanna sign up. Just put in some simple information and make sure that the referral code stays IKEW. That's what's gonna let you get that $10 bonus, and it also helps to support our show. It's a great win-win. All right, once that's done, it will give you directions on downloading the iBotta app. Let's take a look. Once you signed up, you'll get directions to download the iBotta app, where all you have to do is sign into the account you just created, and you'll see that there's a lot of ways that you can earn cash back on purchases that you were gonna make anyways. Let's take a look. Let's just look at Stop & Shop, for example, but they work with a lot of different grocery stores, convenience stores like CVS, Walgreens, they even have Walmart. There's a lot of stores that are built in here. Now, if we take a look, these are products you would probably buy anyways. So as you can see, we've got 25 cents back on any brand of cream cheese, 25 cents back on any ice cream, 25 cents back on Crest toothpaste, 50 cents back on Eggos, any brand of sour cream, 25 cents back. You can scroll through batteries, frozen chicken, any brand. Now, a lot of these are any brand deals. Bounty, paper towels, you can scroll through, popcorn, any brand, hummus, Kool-Aid, baby food, Colgate. You can see here, Keurig. There's a lot of different offers. Honey Bunches of Oats. There's so many different offers. Look at this, Heinz tomato ketchup and Heinz mayonnaise, $4.50 back. So let's say we want to add that. We just click plus, and then as you can see, all I have to do is get both Heinz ketchup and mayo, and I'm gonna get $4.50 back when I purchase and scan my receipt. So just click add $4.50 back, and it's as simple as that. And you go grocery shopping, you're gonna get these digital coupons. The best part is these can be combined with any physical coupons you have as well. So this is additional cash back whenever you go grocery shopping. All you have to do is add these offers, and then once you're done shopping, just click redeem, scan your receipt, and once you upload that receipt, you're gonna get that cash back very quickly, which you can cash out to gift cards or even just direct PayPal cash. There are so many different offers, and some of the best ones are the any brand, like the any brand of cream cheese. Sometimes there's any brand cereal, any brand of sour cream. Now, these are really great because here's the thing. You're gonna get that $10 bonus after you redeem your first rebate right here on iBotta. So what you wanna do is add any of these offers, go grocery shopping or go to your local convenience store, scan the receipt, and you're not only gonna get that cash back, like 25 cents for any brands, or something as high as $4.50 for specific brands like the Heinz ketchup, which you're probably gonna buy anyways. That's what I buy when I go grocery shopping. You're also gonna get $10 back because you use bit.ly/get iBotta. So I highly encourage all of you, one of the best first things you can do when you get the iPhone XS is download iBotta. It's bit.ly/get iBotta. Sign up to get that $10 bonus. You help to support our show. iBotta is what made this episode possible, and you can earn some additional cash and that bonus. All right, now let's take a look at some more things that you can do right here on your iPhone XS. The next thing that you're going to want to do is very important if you take a lot of photos, you're planning to take a lot of photos on your iPhone XS. And with this incredible camera with the True Tone flash, who can blame you? I'm sure you're going to be taking a lot of photos with this phone. So you're going to want to make sure that you turn on high efficiency photos so you don't lose quality, but you're able to store more photos on your device. So you're going to want to go into the settings application, and then you're going to scroll down until you see camera. Camera is right here, and we're going to click on that, and then we're going to go to formats. So formats is right there, and as you can see right now it's set on most compatible, but what we want to do is switch this over to high efficiency. Now that shouldn't lose much quality at all, or actually any quality, as long as you're taking it on regular photos right here on the iPhone, but what it'll do is it'll compress it even smaller so that you can save space on storage. So I recommend going in and setting up high efficiency right here in the camera application so you can take as many photos as you want without having to worry about storage capacity. The next thing that you're going to want to do is hook up 1Password or whatever password manager you have to your iPhone so you can automatically fill in your passcodes whenever you're going online. This is going to save you so much time, and it does scan with Face ID, so that is going to make it secure. So it is just a great way to be able to log into all the websites you visit using just Face ID. So the way to set this up is go into the settings application, and you're going to scroll down until you see passwords and accounts. It's a little bit different than the one we went into before. So in passwords and accounts, as you can see, we have some saved passwords here, but what we want to click on is autofill passwords. Now automatically, as you can see here, it's coming from the iCloud keychain. This isn't enabled yet. You do want to turn that on, click on iCloud keychain, and those are any passwords that are stored directly on your phone. But you can also hook up 1Password or whatever password management service that you have, Dashlane, LastPass. Click that here, just like so. It'll allow you to log into your account, and now passwords will be auto-filled from that application whenever you're browsing online. Of course, you do have to make sure you set up the account and download the app on your phone, so make sure you have 1Password or whatever application you're using downloaded, and then you can connect it right here in autofill passwords. The next thing you're going to want to do when you get your new iPhone XS is familiarize yourself with all of the new gestures and life without a home button. Now, if you upgraded from the iPhone X, you're probably used to all of these, but if you're getting to the iPhone XS and the full screen for the first time, it might take a little getting used to. So I wanted to give you a quick primer on the different gestures that you have available. So the first one is being able to exit an app and essentially what acts as the home button. All you have to do to leave an application is swipe up from the very bottom, just like so. So just swipe up and that'll exit out of that app and go back to the home screen. Now let's say you wanted to switch into different apps and multitask. Just swipe up and hold, and as you can see here, you have all the other apps that you had open before. Let's say we wanted to go into iBotta, we would just click there, and now we're in that application. Now let's say we wanted to go to the last application without going into multitask. All we have to do, swipe to the right from the bottom, and it'll automatically go into that last application. Now I wanted to show you also some of the gestures from the top. So Control Center, just swipe down from the top right, and as you can see, we can now access the Control Center. If we want to access notifications, just swipe down from the top left, and as you can see, we can access notifications. Now let's say we wanted to do Siri search, just swipe down from a little bit under the top of the screen, right there in the center, and as you can see, it pops up with Siri app suggestions as well as Siri search. Now again, I'm going a little bit quickly because this is more of a primer, but hopefully this will cover each thing that you're looking for. Now there's also going to be some things on the side as well. So let's say you wanted to activate Siri, just press and hold the side button, like so. As you can see, that activates Siri. Now the other thing that you can do is, let's say you wanted to power off your phone, just press and hold the side button and either of the volume buttons, like so. And you can either power off your phone or access that emergency SOS. Now I have to quickly type in my passcode because when you do that, it does reset your passcode, or reset having to type it in as opposed to Face ID. And so the other thing that you want to do as well is if you triple click this button, then you can access accessibility. Now we have this set to dark mode, so 1, 2, 3 like that. Dark mode, as you can see, it changes all the whites to blacks and all the blacks to white. This is a lot easier to read at night. This is part of our iPhone XS hidden features video. I'm going to throw a link right up here and you can watch that when you're done with this. That has some of the best hidden features on your iPhone XS that can really make you a pro. As you can see, that's the accessibility 3 times. Now, if you press this 5 times and you set up Emergency SOS, that would of course do that Emergency SOS alert. And finally, if you want to take a screenshot, just quickly press on the side button and the volume up button once, like so. That'll take a screenshot where you can go in and edit that screenshot however you'd like and save it to your photos. So that's just a quick primer on the various different gestures you have available right here on the iPhone XS. Now I'm going to show you how to enable one more gesture that will come in particular handy, especially if you have the new iPhone XS Max, which has such a large screen, sometimes it's a little hard to reach everything. So I'm going to show you how to enable the reachability gesture. So you're going to want to open up the Settings application, and then you're going to go to General right here. Then you're going to scroll down to, or go to Accessibility, and then scroll down until you see Reachability. Now, as you can see here, this allows you to swipe down on the bottom edge of the screen to bring the top into reach. So let's say you are holding your phone with one hand. If you swipe down right there at the bottom of the screen, it'll bring the top into reach so you can access everything with just your thumb, just like that. That's reachability. And as you can see now, I can quickly access everything from that smaller view. My thumb can basically reach everything on the screen. This makes it a lot more easy when you're using your phone with just one hand. So that's reachability right in there. That's another final gesture that you can add to your phone using this process. One of the last things we want to show you is how to monitor your screen time and also battery usage by app directly from your phone. Now, this is another great useful feature, just came out in iOS 12 for the screen time, and I highly recommend familiarizing yourself with how it works because this can really help you become a little bit more productive. So once you open up the Settings app, you're going to go to Screen Time right there, and as you can see, it's going to allow you to get weekly reports, downtime and app limits. You can also, if you have a family and you're setting up their phone, you can limit privacy and content restrictions and also set a screen time passcode. So you want to choose, this is my phone if it's your phone. If it is, of course, a child or a family phone, then what you're going to be able to do is set it up as a parent account. Now, we just turned this on, so it's just getting started here, but as you can see, as you go through this, what you'll be able to do as you go through apps and you open up applications, you'll be able to start tracking your screen time. And what you can do is you can see which applications you've opened. You can also set limits for certain apps. You can also set a downtime, so schedule time away from your phone. And you can do this for yourself, and you can also have more restrictive options for a family member. Of course, for yourself, you can always bypass it, but it is a quick reminder to take a little bit of downtime, maybe get off Facebook a little bit and focus on work or schoolwork. So this is a great way to monitor the screen time that you have on your phone. As you have this app open, once you enable it, you're going to start seeing across the top all of the different apps you've had open and some details on screen time. So it's right here under screen time, and you can track where you spend your time on your iPhone. Next, we wanted to show you battery. So just scroll down in settings to battery. And as we can see here, we can actually track the activity that we had, screen on, screen off, and which apps use up the most battery. So you can see which of these applications are really big battery guzzlers that you might want to pare down a little bit, or when you're using them, turn on that low power mode. So this is another good way to monitor the battery that you have on your phone in addition to screen time. All right, I hope you guys found this video valuable on the first things to do when you get your brand new iPhone XS. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps out. And share this video with a friend so they can see the best new features for their iPhone XS as well. Let us know what you guys did on your iPhone XS when you first got it, what you think of your iPhone XS. I'd love to read those comments. And also, the next step that you guys have is to watch some of these other videos that we have out there. So one is the iPhone XS hidden features video. It should be up here in a card annotation. There's a little eye icon. You can click on that and it'll show you those other videos. They're also going to be down there in the description as well. And in that video, we show you some of the best hidden features for your phone, like the ability to access dark mode, which we alluded to earlier, where you can turn your phone into dark mode, makes it much easier to read at night, and a bunch of other hidden features that are really going to make you an iPhone XS expert. We also are going to be coming out very soon with a video on the best apps to download for your iPhone XS to really use it at its maximum potential. So be sure to subscribe so you're notified when that video comes out on the best iPhone XS apps. Hope you guys found this video valuable. Be sure to go ahead and download iBotta. It's bit.ly/getiBotta. The link is right there on the screen and in the description. They helped make this video possible. And when you sign up, because we made a partnership and a deal with them, you're gonna get a $10 bonus when you redeem your first cash back rebate. And that could be something as simple as one of those any brand offers, or something you're gonna buy anyways, like Heinz ketchup and mayo, and these change all the time. It's not just grocery stores. If you're a little bit younger, maybe you go to a convenience store, they have those as well, CVS, Walgreens. You can get that $10 bonus when you sign up, bit.ly/getiBotta, and make your first purchase. All right, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more iPhone XS content. I'll see you all next time. Bye.